stuff, right? And I know. So that's why I like to choose the moms to go. Oh, you're a nurse, so you really deal with the crazy stuff. You deal with 8 shades of poopy for sure. Go ahead and tell everybody your name. Sherry? That's your name for real? That's my mom's name. That's really cool. Yeah, not really. It's my dad's name. It's a complicated story. Sherry, what I'm going to have you do is I have this hammer here. I'm going to do an age-old act that's been in sideshows for centuries. It's called a human blockhead. The only reason it's called that is because you have to be a gigantic blockhead to want to have anything to do with this. It requires just a couple of things. First, a hammer. I want you to examine that, make sure it's solid, give the stage a good whack, and make sure it is really, really solid. Okay, you don't have to crisp, Jesus, you don't have to crisp brown it there. God. Just... Dang it. Here. Well, alright, it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. I'm fine. Next, I need you to go ahead and examine one of these. Just go ahead and pick out any one of those nails. It doesn't matter which one. Excellent. And you're going to examine that, make sure it is solid and sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3.5-inch galvanized 16-gauge barn nail, and I am fixing to drive it into the center of my head. The point of the nail will be in the center of my head, while the end of the nail will be outside of my nose. Any questions? Good. This is where it gets weird.
No. No.
Let me just clarify the reason you're up here. Is you need to be the eyes of the audience. Okay, there's a lot of people here. There's some folks in the back. They might not be able to see too incredibly well. So your job is to vouch for me. Make sure it is actually what you're seeing is real. This is not a magic trick, folks. A lot of people think it's a magic trick. It's truly snot. Check it out.
It's a truly snot.
Ladies and gentlemen. 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 Your attention, please. Attention, please. Now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Sherry, do me a favor and verify that nail is actually all the way in my nose. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because it hurts. Sherry, do me a favor, pinch your fingers just like this. Okay? Give it up for Sherry, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for helping me out. You can take your seat. Watch your step down there. All right. We ready to get started for real now?
Yeah!
Good deal, good deal. Ladies and gentlemen, every single devilish sideshow performance should always have a sword swallower, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And having the very best in the business just makes it that much more entertaining. Our next act is currently the oldest sword swallower, the oldest sideshow performer, and also holds 9 world records for his craft. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one and only Red Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you people a small demonstration of what I'm actually world famous for. Did you know that there's less than 100 sword swallowers in the whole world today that still performs the act on a regular basis? I'm the oldest. I've been swallowing swords for over 50 years. I taught more people this ancient art form than any other person in recorded history. I taught 56, as well as being a 9-time world record holder in the ancient art called sword swallowing. Now, the first sword I'm going to swallow for you today is this small one right here. This here is called the Tai Chi sword, or the Kung Fu broadsword. It's 30 inches in length. It's well over an inch wide, 1/8 of an inch thick. It weighs about 2.5 pounds. It's done like this. The fastest way to get iron into your system. I don't recommend it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, although sword swallowing has been done for almost 6,000 years in recorded history, to this day, mankind still swears up and down it's still a trick. So us sword swallowers, we got together back in the 60s, and we came up with a new implement to swallow. The other sword swallowers call this new implement the convincer. I call it the tonsil scratcher, because I still have my tonsils. The rest of the world knows this implement as the Walmart Special chrome-plated coat hanger. 6 of them for $2.99 plus tax. That's 54 cents each. My cheapest sword back there cost me over $100, and I buy my swords wholesale. And that doesn't include what a machinist will charge me for him to take those cutting edges and points off them swords. That alone could take anywhere from a half a day to a day and a half per sword, depending on the size of the material that it's made out of. So, you really want to know how sword swallowing is done, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dismal. Let's try this again. Take 2. So, you really want to know how sword swallowing is done, huh? Music to my ears. Listen, and listen well. It's between the lips and over the tongue. Behind the heart, between the lungs. Watch out, stomach, here it comes. This is the way sword swallowing is done.
Oh!
I got a treat for you. Let's do something a little different. We're going to get a little kinky. This here is called a Kriss blade, K-R-I-S-S.
Oh, cool.
Also known as the serpentine. Now, did you notice the cutting edge? A little wiggly. Now, what I'm going to do when I swallow the swords, if you look very closely and watch my Adam's apple, you will watch it move from side to side. And believe me, it's not easy to do when the steel is as cold as it is. But here we go. Yes, it is cold. Yep. There's a bad spot on it. Let me try something else. Now, ladies and gentlemen, although sword swallowing has been done for over 6,000 years in recorded history, the first person in the world that ever swallowed a car axle retired in 1954. Let's see. 54, I was 3 years old. At that time in my life, I was not interested in doing what I'm doing or planning on doing what I'm doing now. But this gentleman did live several years later, and he passed on at the ripe old age of 82. Well, guess what I found in the fall of 1969? I found his car axle. This here is a Model A or a Model T Ford car axle. It is over 20 inches long, 1 inch in diameter, and this weighs 8 pounds. Enjoy. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue on with the show. Let's welcome back out to the main stage our Master of Ceremonies. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Red Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, direct from headlining in Las Vegas, our next performer is guaranteed to make most of you shield your eyes. His unique blend of body, perforation, and torture has been seen on the Discovery Channel, National Geographic, the Discovery Channel, 48 Hours, and Stan Lee's Superhumans. He will focus on his Middle Eastern teachings to mentally overcome pain, all in the name of your entertainment. So, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause to Zamora, the Torture King.
Thank you. you, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, I'm called the Torture King because I do things which should cause pain, should cause injury, hopefully survive with minimal pain and minimal injury. I don't know if anybody out there saw what I did earlier today. I'm doing something completely different in this segment of the show. I've got to warn you before I continue. The acts I do, acts that should cause pain, should cause injury. If I do them right, I'll have minimal pain and minimal injury. It is a classic style of entertainment going back thousands of years. But at the same time, if you are prone to fainting, if you're squeamish, if you're prone to pee in your pants, this might not be for you. There are children's rides out there, might be more for your liking. I give you this warning before I continue. Especially if people faint. I need to show you something from India. In India, they do something to clean themselves from the inside out. They'll take a long piece of cloth and they'll swallow it. It slowly makes its way through their system. So one end hangs out the mouth, the other end quite literally hanging out the other end. And they floss themselves, cleaning themselves internally. I intend to do a version of this right here in front of you tonight. I'll be using a length of twine for floss. Some twine with some strange day-glow properties to it. We don't have time to wait for it to go all the way through. You wouldn't want to see that anyway. Maybe a few of you would, but whatever the case, my own unique version. First taking the string, swallowing it down into the stomach.
Can you hold this for a second?
Nobody knows what they're about to see.
Yeah, really.
Swallowed it?
Yeah.
Move it around the side of my stomach, intertwine it with all the food inside there. Said we don't have time to wait for it to go through. Actually lost the end of my mouth. Have to get it somehow.
Oh no.
Scalpel. Demon. Gonna cut into myself. Under the chest, into the stomach. Try to reach inside, retrieve that string.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Right up close. I've done this many times before. I know my anatomy very well. Give you a good close-up look, front row, good place to be.
That's why my hand up.
Do not touch. It's got an incision going. Gonna try and reach inside. Okay, I'm inside. Now, a few things can go wrong when I do this. But more than a few things, but the main one, I could lose the string entirely. Or I could pull out the wrong thing. I've got something. Let's see what it is.
God, this is gross.
I'm gonna come closer again. Folks, if you get a flashlight happen to your phone, turn that on. Once again, look but do not touch. Verify what you see is real.
Hey, what? Look, he's walking by. Quick. Just look, quick. Over here.
Folks, they're trying to get these people to get as close a look as they can. I'll tell you later. Now, folks, here's the thing. I realize there are people way back there. People in the front got to look. But it's back. I'm going to make it more visible so everybody can see. Even way in the back. And so you'll all know when it's completely out from inside my body.
Okay.
And just keeping with the season.
Keep your head down. You're good.
Oh, now he's attaching them. Okay.
Almost.
Yeah, before that stuff.
Well, it's a lot in there. Ah. The other thing can go wrong is it can get tangled.
Oh, it's slimy.
It can get stuck on something inside me. Almost, a little bit more.
No. He's putting them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, internal flossing, go ahead, don't try that at home. I am the Torture King. Come and see the next show at 10 o'clock. I'll be doing something completely different. Have a good night.
Now we gotta watch this morning.
Right.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Zamora, the Torture King. Give it up. Make some noise for him. Let me hear you. What's up? You ain't dead. Now, we're going to get to doing something kind of wild and crazy here in just a minute. Something that's, I'm going to do something for you now, folks. It's something you might not see every day. It's something that's very deadly and very dangerous. It is something that my parents are just so proud of. That something is the art of fire eating. Ooh. Anyway, well, it's a common misconception, folks. Things actually traveling down my throat, past my lungs, and into my stomach. It's not. It's simply a thermal lag created by the moisture in my mouth, allowing me to close my lips around the end of the torch, extinguishing it completely. With that in mind, I'm going to show each and every one of you how to extinguish a torch with one's mouth. You want to see it? Yeah! Come on, you want to see it? Check it out. Thank you. I would now like to show you all the second easiest way to extinguish a torch with one's mouth.
No.
Something like that. Now, very often, a lot of folks ask me what this tastes like. Truth be told, tastes like chicken. If chicken tasted like kerosene. I'm going to show you guys something that kind of crosses over in the more dangerous spectrum of fire eating. I'm going to hold a lit, burning torch between my bare teeth. This simply works because heat rises and I'll be placed underneath the flame. So with any luck, I will not get burned. Check it out. Ouch. I actually learned that one from my dentist. True story. Hey, it could be worse. It could be my proctologist, right? They don't make a cream for that, do they, sir? No, they don't. Now, guys, I'm going to show you one. It's actually one of my personal favorites. It only involves my tongue. Check it out. Thank you. Now, a lot of times I will also tell folks that I like to do the weird stuff, the kind of stuff that makes you wonder not only how I did it, but for Christ's sake, why. This is what the how part looks like. This is my goodbye kiss to you.
Oh, the music stopped.
Oh, that's cool. You didn't do that yesterday.
Thank you all so much for tolerating my behavior, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Ziggy, Artist of Oddities. Just so everybody knows, folks, right after the show, all of us are going to be right down here in front of the stage. We'd love a chance to talk to each and every one of you. If you want to get up close, take a photo. Again, we'd love to connect with each and every one of you. All of us have a Facebook, and we'd love to stay connected, all right? So come and see us right here after the show, all right? Without further ado, do you want to see one more act? I don't know. I think you can do better than that. Do you want to see one more act? Ladies and gentlemen, our finale performer is internationally known as the world's most accurate and the world's fastest knife thrower. He will subject his target girl, Lana, to multiple razor-sharp blades thrown at dizzying speeds, only avoiding flesh by just a few inches. Please welcome to the stage, 40-time world record holder, the great Theodini!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the show. Everything you're about to see is real, difficult, and very dangerous. Enjoy.
She looks better today. Look at her heels.
Right.
Look at her breathe.
Right. She has to be scared to death. Look, her body, everything.
Thank you. We'll up the ante just a bit. I'll give my target girl, Lana, a place to rest her head.
Oh, good. It's getting better.
Right.
Put a green.
Oh my gosh, it's getting so close here.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Thank you. Well, that brings me to the audience participation part of the program.
No.
I need a brave male to come on stage. An adult male.
Oh, that me. I'm not doing
Oh my god.
it. Yeah.
Did you hear him? He goes, "Are you kidding me?" Oh, don't do this.
Hi there. What's your name? Mike. Well, hey, we'll just call you Lucky. Step right over here. And I'd like you to stand right there. Go ahead. Okay. Can we take the hat off? Yeah. Do what I do. You ready? Perfect. Stay right.
He's like, "What did I get myself into?"
Don't move.
Okay, one more. Like this? One more. Got it. Make a noise. Oh, good. All right, better you than.
All their microphones are cutting out.
He's got the perfect outfit for this.
Right.
Do not move, Lucky. Big one. Don't move. Oops. You want to raise that a bit? Spread them.
Oh no.
Here we go. Don't move. Good. Okay, don't move. Yikes. Okay. Just for you. There they are. Right there. Look over there. Let's hear it for Lucky, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Matt, be careful going down. Thank you. All right, the next stunt, we'll raise the ante just a little bit. In the world of the impalement arts, there's a place so few dare tread. I refer to throwing blind. A place where the sense of sight is taken away and sound becomes the only target.
I want to raise that, yeah.
I would not want to meet her.
I know.
Go. Again?
Cool.
I don't recall him doing that one.
Thank you. Hold on, didn't see something. Oh, still there. Thank you very much. One more stuff. Here we go. Okay. We raise the stakes one more time. No sight, no sound, no margin for error.
It's way different from this side.
Right.
Ready?
Always cutting her out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the great Frodini. And his beautiful target girl, Anna. Now, folks, we are going to bring the rest of everybody out here so you can all say hi one more time. Do you want to meet the guys? Welcome back out here, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rich Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise. Welcome back out here, Zamora, the Torture King. Let me hear you. What's up?
Ew, that's so gross.
Give it up again for the great Frodini and his beautiful wonderful And I am Ziggy, Artist of Oddities. Thank you all so much for coming out. We are Big Top Freaks. We'll see you guys next time.